Hi Ghosts and Ghouls! Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to film a video that shows you 3 different ways to do face paint or body paint for cosplay, 3 different methods. And then I'm also going to be filming a tutorial for how I do my Viscous cat makeup, so that will be coming up soon. But first I'm just going to go over how I put my makeup on, and that's it. I have 3 ways that I've tried in the past. The first way is with a flat brush like this for like concealer or foundation. Second method is with a flat top like this, which is how I used to do it in middle school. And the last method is with a sponge like this. So I'm going to do sponge on one part of my face, one of the brushes on another part of my face, and then the third brush on the last part of my face, and then basically you can just see how it works and decide for yourself what way you would like to do it. So I'm just using Snazaroo. I don't know if you can... Am I a beauty YouTuber yet? I'm just gonna use Snazaroo. It's what I've always used. This stuff is old. I've been cosplaying Homestuck for a while. Am I ashamed? Maybe a little bit, but that's okay. I'm getting water everywhere. Whoops. Depending on who you ask, Snazaroo is a great face paint. I like it because it doesn't mess with my skin. I have really sensitive skin and this stuff is water-based. So, it's flaking cold. How many times in this video am I gonna drop something? Snazaroo is water-based, water activated, so if you have really sensitive acne-prone skin, it shouldn't give you any kind of reaction. So I just wet the Snazaroo with probably too much water, but I'm gonna go in with, this is my least favorite way to do it now, but this is the way that I first learned to do it. So I'm just gonna probably fast forward through this. So just wet your Snazaroo and basically go to town. What I've noticed about this method is that it can get streaky. So you have to be careful with that. And I think you can probably already see, unless it's too bright. I might have to mess with the lighting because I don't know how well you can see. But it's a little bit streaky when you do it this way. You can definitely see the brush strokes. I paint over my eyebrows because I fill them in with black later. And then you can do as many layers as you want. But be aware that because this is a water-based paint, if you go in with wet paint on top of wet paint, it might strip away what you had before. So that's one sort of downside to this kind of paint. There are people walking their dogs right outside my window. Oh god, please don't look over here. I don't have any fancy lighting set up, so I just film in front of my big window. Okay, so that's my forehead done with this kind of brush, and it's kind of streaky. I mean, it could definitely be worse, but the next one I'm gonna do is this. It's like a flat top kabuki type of situation from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just gonna, this one I like because I think it gives you better, fuller coverage, and it's not streaky. I got this brush at Target. I think it was within the $10 to $20 range. I don't know, it's been a while. I think I got this in like 8th grade, so that would have been 2000 and, no, not 8th grade, maybe high school. Like around 2015, 16. So I don't know if they still sell this, but any flat top kabuki style brush should do the same thing. And I also have just like a bottle of water here to keep wetting my Snazaroo. And I'm definitely pouring too much onto it. So be careful with that because if your paint is too wet, it will do that. The more water you add to this kind of paint, the lighter the color payoff will be. So if you want really full coverage, you don't want too much water. And that's that. Final method, and the one that I have discovered most recently, is to use a beauty sponge. This is, I think it's Real Techniques it's from Target. They're cheap, they come in like 2 or 3 packs. And you literally just dab it into your Snazaroo like that and go to town. I like this method because it's not streaky. You can cover a large area in a short time, but you do have to kind of build it up with this. When you paint your face, you should always paint your ears. I'm not going all the way up my ears because I have fake like elf ears to put on, but if you don't wear that kind of ear, I would suggest painting your whole ear. It's okay if you have some gray paint in your ear for a little while after the convention or cos test or whatever. It just be that way sometimes. I went to a math tutoring session with gray face paint stuck in my ears once because I did a cos test and then had a math tutoring session. So, you know, sometimes it be that way. And that's okay. Makeup is messy, have fun with it. For my neck, I'm gonna use this brush again because I like the coverage. Another thing about cosplaying characters with body paint is that you will get paint on your shirt collar. So I like Snazaroo because it washes out really, really easily and I don't have to worry about staining my shirt. With a black shirt, it's not that big of a deal, but if you're wearing like a white shirt or a cosplay that you sewed by hand and worked really hard on, you know, it can be kind of scary to get paint on it, especially cream paint that you don't know how well it will come out. So I think we're about done. So my forehead, I used this kind of brush. I'm trying to get closer so you guys can see, but I think my lighting is a little too bright. I used this brush on this side and a sponge on this side. Because the sponge is my favorite method, I'm just gonna go through now and clean up my whole face with the sponge method, fill stuff in, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I'll show you how I do my makeup for First Kiss or Cat. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay indoors until the quarantine is over, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.